Joined now by the newest member of the Manitoba Moose, CJ Suess, of course, a familiar face to many fans in this city. CJ, great to catch up with you again. Let's just start off with your excitement of rejoining the city and rejoining the Moose.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to kind of be back and kind of be back with all the old teammates and familiar faces of the organization. And of course, kind of getting back to that kind of loyal fan base that the Moose have in the Jets.
Yeah, what was that offseason like for you? I mean, it seemed to come to a pretty quick conclusion with the signing here in Manitoba. Was there a lot of offers on the table, or what just went into your decision to come back and play hockey here in Winnipeg?
I think a lot of factors went into the decision to kind of come back, but I think I just felt like it was the right fit for me in the end, and kind of to go back where a place has given me so many opportunities and that I'm familiar with, and they're familiar with me, and a coach who kind of believes in me and trusts me as well.
And that must have been huge too. I mean, we talked a little bit earlier, but just the familiar faces, whether it's on or off the ice, and also I guess just the familiarity of being in Winnipeg in a city too, that must have played a big role as well.
Yeah, the kind of comfort of kind of being home again and kind of being back with a place that I'm familiar with is kind of big, and it eases the transition definitely.
And what were some of those changes like? I guess you play in a totally different market in San Jose. I know you played your one of your NHL games in San Jose, I believe, if that's correct, when you were here with Winnipeg. So what was that experience like going over to San Jose to play for the Barracuda and getting the game with the Sharks as well?
It was an awesome experience. It was kind of nice to see how kind of a different organization is run a bit, and it was kind of a way to get out there and kind of experience something different in a sense. And it was a cool environment out there. It's definitely night and day for weather wise. So that was great. But yeah, it was fun. It was kind of cool to kind of play in the place where I kind of got my first NHL game going
Yeah.
in the Shark Tank. So yeah, it was awesome, and it was definitely a good experience.
Were there any sort of changes you could feel in your game? I mean, obviously it's a different type of system and different type of structure that they'd be running there in San Jose. What sort of differences did you notice in your game between, I guess, maybe previous seasons here in Manitoba compared to that year in San Jose?
I felt like I was kind of seeing the game more, kind of opened up and kind of slowed down a bit, being out there and kind of finding open space and opportunities to kind of create plays and get the puck to the back of the net and create for others.
Now we talked about obviously a lot of returning guys that you would have remembered playing here throughout your time in Manitoba. There's also a lot of young guys, a lot of upcoming prospects for the Winnipeg Jets as well. Does that also give you a bit of excitement being able to maybe mentor and help tutor some of these younger guys into maybe helping understand what it's like to be a pro and what it's like to play hockey here professionally in North America?
Yeah, and I think I like to lead by example. So I think the most important part for me is to kind of do that part and kind of guide them off the ice as well, and kind of show them how to be a pro, whether that's treating your body right or eating right or kind of just going out and playing hard.
And what are you most looking forward to, I guess, getting back here in Winnipeg?
Seeing all the old faces and all the old teammates, seeing Jimbo, seeing Jeff, seeing Jonesy, seeing everyone else too. So I think that's the biggest part I'm excited about, and kind of feeling the fan base again back in Manitoba.
And of course, before we get there, we still got a lot of summer left. What's the rest of the year look like before you head here for training camp in the fall?
I think just kind of getting back into training, skating, and kind of enjoying my golf game.
Awesome. Well, CJ, great to catch up with you again, and can't wait to see you here in the fall.
Thanks, Goose.